And here we go, here's your big intro. Boom. Well, so many to get through, so without further ado, let's start at 10 with Dawn in Lancashire, who says, I'm a bell ringer and have rung the heaviest bell in the world. It hangs at Liverpool Cathedral and weighs the equivalent of 4 transit vans, or, if you like, 4,166 bags of flour. At 9, Kezia in Worthing. At school, our small children ring a small brass bell when they move up to the next reading stage, and all the classes in the corridors stop and clap them. Ringing a bell is such an incentive to reading. At number 8, this one, Claire in Corby. When my husband was in the Navy in 1981, our son John was christened on HMS Birmingham, and the ship's bell was used for the holy water. David in Cumbria at 7. I once went to a fancy dress party at my local pub, dressed as the Hunchback of Notre Dame. When I entered the pub, I leapt onto the bar shouting, the bells, I'm deaf, you know, and won a bottle of champagne for the best costume. Tracy in Cornwall at 6 says, when I was 11, I won a competition, and the prize was a tour of the Houses of Parliament and included going up the Elizabeth Tower. I not only saw Big Ben, but the bell was next to me when it chimed 1 o'clock. I hope you had some earmuffs on, Tracy. At 5, Matt says, I rang a bell with Daniel Craig for the wedding of one of our friends. It was hilarious as Daniel's cord broke as he was pulling too hard. At 4, Pam says, I taught at Beale Grammar School in Ilford in the 70s and 80s. When I left the school, I had a bell made at Bethnal Green Foundry inscribed with my name. The bell was hung in the school hall. I went back to the school in 2010 to do some part-time teaching, and I'm proud to say the bell is still there and rung daily. I'm now retired, but I'm pleased that a bit of me will be forever linked with that school, but for me, the bell now tolls. At 3, this one says, yesterday my colleague and I rang the bell at Salisbury Cathedral, which is connected to the oldest working clock in the world, built in 1386. That from Peter. This one from 2, this is a great connection to bells. This says simply, I'm Sheila Gilbert, married to Ralph Gilbert, our new best friend, who rang the now famous bell in the oncology unit in Queen's Hospital, Romford. But at number 1 today, this from the Norman family in East Sussex. They say, in March 2016, my 11-year-old son Edward rung the very same bell in Oklahoma that Tracy's daughter rung, the one that started the UK end of treatment bells. Now our son is doing well, following treatment for a brain tumour. We love that you have covered this beautiful story. You've had us all in tears this morning. Best ever!